The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion which stands at the cradle of true art and true science. Imagination is more important than knowledge. For knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world, stimulating progress and giving birth to evolution. Try not to become a man of success, but rather become a man of value. Success is usually measured by what we get, but value is measured by what we give. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Mistakes are part of the learning process and are necessary for innovation. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Never lose a holy curiosity. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Curiosity has always driven me to explore, question, and discover. Logic will get you from A to B, imagination will take you everywhere. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. A new mindset is required to overcome today's challenges. Science without religion is lame, religion without science is blind. The two need each other for a fuller understanding of the universe. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Nature holds the answers to the mysteries we seek. Peace cannot be kept by force, it can only be achieved by understanding. Violence only begets more violence. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. A human being is part of a whole, called by us universe, a part limited in time and space. He experiences himself, his thoughts and feelings as something separated from the rest, a kind of optical delusion of his consciousness. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. It is more about the ability to think than the accumulation of facts. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. The purpose of human life is to serve and show compassion. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. It is the fuel for every great invention and discovery. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Those who innovate often face resistance from those who conform. If I had an hour to solve a problem, I would spend 55 minutes thinking about the problem and 5 minutes thinking about solutions. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. Our ability to make sense of the world is itself a mystery. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. Not everything that can be counted counts, and not everything that counts can be counted. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. Nationalism is an infantile disease. It is the measles of mankind. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. Understanding requires deep thinking and wisdom.